the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Our coverage tonight from Target Center, as the Minnesota Timberwolves will be playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. And for Memphis, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. I'll tell you one thing we've seen during this grit and grind era in Memphis is that they are tough in the postseason.
Taxing over 7 games. Could you imagine this is someone leaning on you for 48 minutes? That's what the Memphis Grizzlies do. That's what makes them tough and hard to defend and play against.
Well, the playoffs are naturally a little bit slower in tempo, and the Grizzlies, that's their style. That's how they play. Big Z, he's older now, but he's a monster on that Blizz now.
I mean, it's a situation, isn't it, Kenny, where some teams have to adapt to playoff basketball. The Grizzlies basically play it all year long.
Yeah, certain teams adapt. Certain teams have to just continue. They just continue.
This game about ready to tip off. Let's send you to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Here's Smith. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Smith, he's in at the point. Andrew Nicholson out there, Pekovic. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad, and it's Levine in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now, here is Smith with a 9-point lead. 5 to shoot. This is to Muhammad. Here's Pekovic, and again it's Minnesota.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
The Grizzlies have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. A chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was superb. Points, and he was his help on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 23. The pass to Muhammad, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And let's take this chance to look at some of the perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league. Freak, number 1.
And as you can see by his spot on that list, guys, very few point guards in the league can rebound like he can. I mean, he has a knack for always being in the right place when the shot goes out.
Well, Greg, he's extremely physical for a 1 guard, and because he is, he's not afraid to get in there and mix it up and come up with some of those loose balls and rebounds.
Off target from outside.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
There's a good screen. The feed to Nicholson. Just his first attempt. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it...
Conley against Smith. Fires for three. Tucker can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 13. Smith outside. To the left wing. Pass to Towns. Goes up the baseline. Tries again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Check out the game for Smith. He has 23 points, and he's played the role of the best today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bargnani's checked in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
That's good. Levine's got his first points of the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
They've come out in attack mode on the defense. Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Green's checked in. No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good again that time.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Pass to Gasol. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
That's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. He'll move all down on that attack. Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Stolen by Bargnani. Smith outside. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Right side Green. He dishes it to Conley. Nobody near Stevenson. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Smith penetrating, and he banks in the layup. Smith's got 29.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's the screen. Over to the left wing. Bargnani inside the 3-point line. Off target from the wing. The Grizzlies trail by 16. And Tucker kicks to Stevenson. Out to Conley from the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Smith. And 10 rebounds. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
Well, he causes those mistakes, too. I mean, he'll harass you for the full 94 feet, never giving you an inch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Chang, he's checked in for Towns. Bielitsa comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. And Gary Neal subbed in for Levine.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
Not a bad thing willing to send them to the foul line.
And Johnson drops them both. And so it's Minnesota with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. A tough loss going against New York in their last game played.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebound. Basketball's about possession. And you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort.
They got outworked under the boards, guys. That's the no-brainer of the deal. I mean, they got pushed around all game long.
Smith on the wing for Mike Conley. Bargnani. And it's Smith with the assist that time. Bargnani's got 4 this quarter.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
Smoking that blunt out,
Factor in his height
nigga, get on the floor,
It's
get a hand on my
almost
floor,
unfair.
It's stolen by
pushing
Smith.
niggas' hoes,
Goes up.
nigga already home,
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating
Jackie
right
Chan,
now.
super kid, I don't give a shit, you already know, my kid, like super big, I don't give a fuck, baby, and nigga, I'm gonna give a fuck,
Big
I love
apostrophe or
it,
exclamation point. Maybe even a question mark, right?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Puts up a 3, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
ooh, yeah,
Stevenson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Fire shit for stars, this money like I'm tired of give a shit.
And Neal kicks to Bynum. Smith, no luck.
The shot's just, it's not there right now.
Dude, nigga ain't no fire. Oh, nigga, no more than iron. Yeah, I'm gonna learn this fire.
Timberwolves leading by 9. And Violence kicks to Smith. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. Smith's
Ooh,
got
yeah,
34 points.
it's on the daily. Ooh, yeah,
And that one's good.
Hammering away on the inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served him well during the course of this first half.
Yeah. Still got 40 seconds. I'm a nigga. I'm getting in there. I'm a gripper. Yeah, nigga. I be rapping like I'm on a very and every stuff. Yeah, I be nigga like a 30. Yeah, shooting a 3 like I'm Curry. Wait, I'm a nigga. I'm 30. Nigga like I'm 30. Yeah, something with Tyree. Stuff it up. Yeah, I cross you up like I'm Kyrie. Everybody know I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry for breaking your ankles on. My bad. I didn't really mean to do it. Ooh, yeah, counting down on the daily. Ooh, yeah.
We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. On the fast break is where we showed the most signs of life. When we pushed it, we were...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
Second half, here's the 5 for Dave Yeager. And off is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. And Stevenson is out there with Conley. And it's Tucker in at the 3. And good on the basket. Muhammad's got his second basket of the game.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
The Grizzlies trail by 15, doubled by Smith.
Yeah. Wait. Can't even cover me.
Stevenson outside. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah,
And the first one goes.
I'm a nigga defenders. I'm a nigga
And Stevenson drops them both.
pissed off, nigga. I'm gonna get him.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Smith drives in.
Nigga, I'll be like pissed off. Okay, I'm gonna get him.
Smith's got 41.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer.
When I left by Joker, I'll be smoking that nigga in the Joker. I'm gonna nigga you on that Joker. I'll be the smoker again. Yeah.
Now he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Poker with your bitch. Yeah, she was that exactly. I'm like,
That was a nice replay brought to you by King. And that one's good.
Okay, go ahead.
Really made that mismatch pay off. The defender giving up
Go
that
ahead,
much size.
it's selfish. That's the I don't counting up this money. That's what you don't feel.
Tries for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And that's another 3.
But no baby, say you keep that money steady. I'm ready. I don't even wish baby. I'm here. Contests on the daily. Okay.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burkers across the way on the sideline.
Don't let it go, Super Saiyan. Don't let it go, Super Saiyan. Once I go Super Saiyan, I ain't playing. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get this thing around. I'm just playing. I'm just saying. I keep it. Let's go like
Thank you, Doris. Handoff, get hit.
I ain't hating.
Defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
I've been saying, bro.
Hit by Bargnani.
Bitch, mama, wait. I was joking about that.
This is a nice third quarter surge here.
Your bitch on soft,
going
right
now.
And a perfect time
bitch
to
on
get
soft
hot.
squad.
Just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
Can't get
Here's
it.
Randolph. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First trip to the line for him here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers last season.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. Smith, no good.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Shot's good. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. That's good. Smith's got 14 points now in the second half.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Gasol, a screen on Smith, and it's Conley penetrating. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Smith outside. Muhammad, the pass to Smith. Off the mark and a bad shot there. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Kicks it to Tucker. Towns with the steal. Smith outside. Pekovic with a screen. Here's Towns. Rejected by Gasol. Conley dishes to Stevenson. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
If the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like
This is saying this money is too fair.
On the wing, Stevenson.
This is playing.
Three-pointer, no good.
He's right. He's bluffing. Yeah. He's playing. Playing. But you ain't really just playing. Yeah,
Smith for 3.
yeah. I'm going
Can't get it to go.
yeah. Especially with like a tsunami. Yeah.
Gasol
Ferrari.
passes to Tucker.
I
Muhammad
know being
breaks the board.
Ferrari.
Muhammad's got his first down in this one.
Yeah. I don't know what I actually
Smith
think.
dishes to Levine. Smith. Shot clock at 6. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And here we go. Stevenson heading to the hoop. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. The Timberwolves, number 1.
I just love their offensive flow lately. This is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
I'm gonna make these things get on my face. Yeah, toothpaste. Yeah, nigga, here's the toothbrush. Nigga, nah, nigga, you don't need no goddamn toothbrush. You need Dior or fucking. Yeah, she sucked a team. Okay, I don't really go for baby. I came from the Marines. Yeah, I came from the fucking Marines. Like on Michael fucking Jordan. Yeah, nigga, you be snoring. Nigga, I'm just sniffing that cocaine. I don't like snoring. I don't give a fuck, baby. Yeah, nigga, you be snoring. Yeah, this place where I be counting, this is really boring. I be up going to sleep after I'm done. Yeah, 24/7. That's how people play a Oh, fuck, yeah.
Not at all. I mean, we shouldn't even consider
yeah, wait, nigga, you can't even fake. Yeah, nigga, you can't even hate. Yeah, nigga, you can't even hate. Nigga, you give me my money. Yeah, I don't fall into snowflakes. I want to hold it. Nigga, yeah, getting cake. Yeah, shout out to my nigga, King Riley. You shoot him up like I niggas need fire. Yeah, nigga, I want to do this shit. Nigga, you will find me. Yeah, nigga, you will fucking find me. Yeah. And just run around town. If you see me up, I pull up and I shoot her down. Okay, I don't give a shit. I'm shooting them up like fucking Ricky. You ain't even with me. I just shoot them up like Sticky. Okay, I don't give a fuck, baby. You can't even run away. Yeah. That's that though. Everybody knows you slow. I don't give a fuck. Counting up this record. I don't give a shit. I'm counting bricks on the blow. Okay, I am not. I'm on the blow. Money so large, it's like a fucking brick. Get your face up. Nigga, you ain't even hit it. I'm spaced. I don't really care if you private. Yeah, fucking private. You always lie, bitch. Fuck, they don't even try to when you fucking die, bitch. Don't even like your own murder on my bitch. 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 On my bitch.
He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go. I like what I'm seeing right now. Man, I don't know what happened. Basically walked down the ground.
And Smith penetrating. Nicholson passes to Muhammad. He feeds it to Smith. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one.
Yeah, that's what you should do. Yeah, kind of advanced. Yeah, nigga, this is okay, I'm gonna give this to you. This, kind of like these things. Yeah, I'm just rapping on this fucking shit. Wait, nigga, I'm just trying to,
106 left to play here in the third.
trying to spit something insane, but I'm trying to get it my thing, yeah. Ice on my thing. I see, I'm so icy, nigga, crazy, I'm like, nigga, you a crybaby, I feel like it's like, yeah, this is trying to go off. I'm about to pop off. Trying to sneak this, nigga, I hear it from the other ear. I don't give a shit, nigga, I don't give a put my foot up your rear. I don't give a shit, nigga, nigga, you fear. Nigga, you better be scared. Nigga, you better be scared. Nigga, I won't be, yeah, me, like, towards the hair. Towards the end of the hair. I'm gonna nigga you in the hair. Yeah. You be like, hey, he beat me. It's fair. Yeah. It's fair. Yeah. Niggas don't care. Yeah. Niggas don't care. Yeah. I'm gonna nigga the fair. I'm gonna nigga the fair. Yeah. I be make you running all the way across town. Yeah. if we on a desert island and I still beat y'all ass around.
Shoots a three.
Because I don't give a fuck about anybody's fucking well-being.
3 rebounds so far in the game. Can't hit.
I don't give a fuck for anybody's well-being.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Minnesota leading by 18. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Minnesota, Smith, he's in at point guard. Gary Neal is out there with Bargnani.
I'm just really tired. I'm just going for no reason. I be shooting up in the season. Changing precise diamonds for the season.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Like that situation don't even contemplate. I'm a nigga DC conversation. I'm a nigga Asian. I'm a nigga in the conversation. I'm a nigga I'm a reason. I'm a nigga rise like a conversation. I'm a nigga think I'm gonna contemplate.
It's taken away by Smith.
Contemplating. Niggas don't even complain. I'm fucking real quick and saying people saying I don't give a shit. Nigga ain't. I'm a nigga between the niggas.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his fifth right there.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is
landing on the track, bitch.
For them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Conley for three, and another miss by Memphis.
I got names in my head. Walking. Nigga, they be fucking creep walking. They be trying to beast me. Shoot them up and I
can't get it to go. And Memphis
yeah, I see them in the bush. Shoot them up with 20 out. Shoot them with the bush.
They'll match up against the Pelicans.
Shoot them look like cushions. Throwing bullet holes, making look like some cushion.
It's going to be 2 free throws.
I'm situation. I'm trying to play. I'm fucking everything. I'm going to the thing. Yeah. Wait.
Andrea, congratulations on the win. What was the biggest difference maker for the team?
Maybe Sneak. Yes.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Couple of announcements. Yeah.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game.
You can call me Jordan.
Points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA.
Okay, I'll be just snorting. Okay, I don't give a what. Okay, I'll be falling court. It's important. It's so fucking important. I'm snorting. Yeah, I'll be shooting. I don't give a what. I'm bowling.
Freak puts it all together. It's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding, man. His feel and understanding of the game on display.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. Have a wonderful evening.
This is all guys doing, man, you can't plan it. But if the devil's in the details, then I'm satanic. About to take over your city and you can't stand it. My account, so you sitting like a titan.
Thought that was dope. It just sounded like horror, sounded a scary movie type stuff. And then I just half-speeded it, so then it came on like this. Gross speeded it is what we call it. To producers that's watching, they know what that is. I had the spacey organs fade in, so it sounded like this. I just thought that was different. And I stretched it. I went to the pad next. And I went to the bell. And the road. I just felt like it was missing something real sharp, very sharp and scary. So then you hear this in the song. like this right here. Now I gotta give him something different. Like a bounce, you know what I'm saying? Where's the bounce? This is not bounce, this is more just laid back, you know what I'm saying? And I added some spacey organs. Sound like this. That's totally different. Just played it in the same key. And then over that right there, added the drums to it. Get the bounce in there. Hit away the kick. It has nothing to do with the A section. This is the B section right here. I knew this was gonna catch his attention. Like, whoa. After he heard the first part, like it's a good melody. Then we heard this. I knew he was gonna be like, yeah, this is it. I sent it to Drake. I sent it the heat emoji. I sent it to him. I just put this up. Sent the heat emoji. He sent the prayer in. He checked it out. Same day. Sent it back. So I just bodied it. No?
I don't need love, I'm the GOAT. I just see the beat and flow. And I'm selling out arenas, but you putting on the show.
You know, you don't want to do too much money. Make it, you know, enough space, enough room for them to just be like, okay, I can almost do anything. And it's bothering my head. I have no idea what's going on. We got a lot of people that stuff. So, we're talking about doing a whole project together. So, but, I know it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Season's greetings. Happy holidays. Welcome, thank you for joining us. It's a very special Christmas edition. Ernie Johnson of 2K Sports here with the always jolly Shaquille O'Neal.
The beat is bouncing and has a hell-ass rhythm to it. It has a good melody, then anybody in the world can bounce.
Black Beetle, cream seats in the Regal, rockin' John Lennon lenses, like to see him spread eagle. Took a bitch to the club and let him party on the table, screaming, everybody's flaming.
You know what I'm saying? We at Tree Sounds kicking shit as usual.
Open up your door. It's Santa Claus, and guess what, y'all? I got something to show.
When I started Black Beatles, I really just started with
and in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves at Target Center. Minnesota's been playing with a lot of focus. It's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have over and over. They will be keeping an eye on Andre Drummond tonight. 9th overall pick back in 2012 out of UConn. Shaq's still a very young big with a lot of room to grow.
He's an incredible offensive and defensive rebounder. One of the hardest box out assignments in the league since Dennis Rodman.
You know what, though? Last year he started taking some shots outside of the paint, which was surprising but good. Opened up his game a little bit. He's best in his finishing.
And it was just sounding cool. And I was just fucking with it, and it just sounded like, I don't know, it just sounded like a video game. And I was like, man, how can I make this shit weird? You know what I'm saying? I was just fucking with it, and I was just like, man, that shit down, like, you know what I'm saying? It's an art. And back to that melody and rhythm, you know what I'm saying, goes a long way. So it's like, the drums were already rocking. I just laid this arc on it, and then with the piano, I just went along with it. You know what I'm saying? With the beat, I heard this melody.
The crowd is assembled here at the Target Center in Minneapolis, looking for the Timberwolves to have a victory here on their home floor. And we've got it pretty live right here on 2K Sports. Last game for the Timberwolves, they picked up the W against the Memphis Grizzlies. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all there. They got it going. It was full speed ahead.
They just look challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball. That was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
the opening lineup for Detroit. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Harris is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, man in the middle. And it's Smith missing. Jackson drives in. It's going to be 2 free throws. 2 contact on the shot.
Small world, all friends, no peace. Young bull living like you know peace. With releasing cash, watch it fall slowly.
Caldwell Pope drops some ball.
At the time, I was over at Goosey's house. So I'm like, Goose,
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
It was crazy.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Stan Van Gundy. I asked him about the matchup problems created by a player like Andrea Bargnani, a 7-foot sharpshooter. He said he can give us problems, no doubt. It's tough to really bother that shot, and he can also put it on the deck and drive. We've got to just get into his body, try to make him a facilitator rather than a scorer. Kevin, we'll see if they're successful.
Thanks again, Doris.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good looking shot.
Black Beetle close when I say so.
Go back to it.
Now here's Jackson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
Here's Smith. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Again. And the miss by Smith. Smith's gone 2 for 5, shooting 30% from the field. Smith against Jackson. Harris outside. They've gone 2 for 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Wiggins drives in. That's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Jackson. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Here's Smith. Expanding his range. That drops. Smith's got 8 points. Pistons trail by 6. Jackson with it. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Smith drawn the double team. And that's good from Bargnani. The assist by Smith.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
They need this. Here's Drummond. Towns with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And that one's good. Wiggins. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Over the last month, he has been spectacular. First in scoring, first in steals, and he's third in the league in blocks per game with his physical tools and, of course, that innate timing to send shots away.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Picked by Bargnani. Smith outside. 3-pointer. Morris with the rebound. Now Detroit moving it up. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control. He is just tearing it up this court. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Good. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the night.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Smith for 3. Smith missing again. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Kings.
They drew a lot of fouls in their games, guys. And that was the one area that really really stood out when you watched him.
Just lacked discipline defensively, Greg. I mean, that's why they got a lot of free points at the charity stripe.
Now, here is Smith after the miss from Andre Drummond. Smith drives in. Shot no good. Good work defensively by Morris.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Jackson misses. Timberwolves leading by 6. Smith outside. Here's Wiggins. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Nice piece of work there. Give yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Now here is Harris. He picked up 18 points in their last one against Sacramento.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt. And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch, that's painful.
Here's Drummond. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Here's Smith after the made shot from Andre Drummond, and he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Smith. Smith's got 15 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
I think you're here.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Smith. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks, Doris.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them outplaying a lot of their offense from the interior today.
And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 17. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
It's taken away by Smith. For the finish.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Smith after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Here's Dang, and count it. 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they Whatever the start that they've gotten off to here. Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night. Begovic with a screen. Smith outside. Offline with his 3.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
From deep, Smith missing again. Johnson attacking. He dishes it to Jackson. 4 seconds left. Here's Meeks. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Timberwolves on top, up by 15. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
made about 40,000. With a hated me, so it works though sometimes, like the simple old.
We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Minnesota, the athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. Pekovic is out there with Jang, and it's Smith in at the point guard position. Here's Stauskas. Finish off the break.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
And it's Smith penetrating. Can't hit. The Pistons go the other way with it. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's the three. That's good. Smith's got 29.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
All alone.
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
And that's as electric a finish as you're going to see.
Jackson has the open look, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Back to being 12.
Minnesota leading by 18.
Album for the cover and just looking at her. You know,
Smith kicks to Wiggins.
So it's just
back to Smith.
crazy light.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And that's now 33 points for three. Johnson outside. Tries to keep it alive. Leaner from distance.
Not the best option on that shot.
Pekovic and a good offensive board. And he gets the ball. Pekovic has got his first points in this one.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
So now, like the pocket over there, in my mind, we're trying to make money now. So
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He thinks the use of ball screens and pick and rolls is the best formula for success against the defense they're currently looking at, and he let his guys know it. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up in the first half.
They already heard it. They heard the pocket, but a lot of people don't hear it until you give it to them. You had to know.
Playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds
Everything
of ways.
just
When
goes
he's on
like
the
that.
floor, he's a
They kick
massive
them in just to hold it.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
A lot of times, without doing two, I'm about to get crazy too. Without doing two,
Smith
especially
outside.
with that,
Passes it to Wiggins.
will be scared of it because of the
And
sign.
Towns, the
But I would
bucket on the assist by Wiggins.
with the sign of it.
Wiggins has
That
got 6
music,
assists
the
here
cow
tonight.
bell, like
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of
that,
cat mouth
but
here.
the
Dry
cow
spell
bell,
for sure.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
Now Detroit moving it up. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Program, I was like clicking in the song on like musical drinks like this. I'll play it. So I actually like play like a
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Levine gets to Smith. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Smith's got 39.
That's the third bucket in a row, I think. This defense needs to clog those lanes.
That was incredible.
Oh, my goodness. The fella's going to hurt somebody. Put a dunk like that. Probably will hurt himself.
Oh, there's too much fun to be had.
a lot of people like $5 signs. That has like a lot of
Oh, we're going to remember that one for a while.
undeniable.
outside Jackson. Drummond with a screen on Smith. Jackson dishes to Drummond. A rejection by Smith. Fires from the line. That one wide left. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep in the shot. On the way, Harris. And they get it. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists in the game.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And then Smith with the dunk.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's where you need to pull that off.
You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic.
The Timberwolves working the ball around them. There's 3-pointers off the mark. The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Harris, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. Pistons have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And 72% on the year, I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nicholson's checked in for Bargnani. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Wiggins, and Gary Neal subbed in for Levine. The Timberwolves have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Meeks passes to Tolliver. Doubled by Smith. It's stolen by Smith. And he gets it to go. Smith's got 47 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Drummond, and the rejection by Smith. They set the pick. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Smith's got 49 points in the game. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Harris. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now Smith. Non-stop scoring machine here. Takes it off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Misses from short range.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And there's the pass to Muhammad. From beyond the arc, Smith no good. And for the Pistons, they're shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Fades away. The offensive rebound knocked away. Meeks with the steal. And here we go. They get it back. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 8.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
The drive by Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe he really didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. You know, he's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
To the wing on the left. And Muhammad kicks to Smith. Wide open look. And Muhammad the bucket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Sensational pass. Even in mid-shot, he still saw the open man.
And Detroit has possession. Here's Meeks. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The feed to Harris. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Timberwolves on top, just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Yo, what is up, Bucketeers? And just when I thought when we dropped like 50 bombs on an airfield, we now dropped the biggest bomb on fucking Afghanistan. I don't know what's next. I don't know what happens next. You know, tell some people to subscribe, check out some videos. You know, have a laugh before we all, you know, go out. Just have a big laugh. Get your big killer shit, like my middle age. Show some pretty Mercury, I'll see you in the haze. Every dream I have nowadays, I gotta live.
You're grabbing some nice boards, too. And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Jackson and Caldwell both the guards. Marcus Morris is out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak, in the last matchup against the Grizzlies, boy, he was tremendous. He had 64 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy
with the drive. Towns with the steal. Smith against Jackson. Good. 57 points for Freak.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Puts up the baby hook. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 8 points here for Drummond. Smith outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had. Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
They set the pick. The drive by Smith. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Pistons have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Smith uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 59 points.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
A moment here to see the numbers for Reggie Jackson. First in assists, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And I think we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. He maximizes every possession and just shreds defenses. This is a fantastic run to start this second half.
Smith outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
And Drummond kicks to Harris. 6 to shoot. All sorts of time. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player. Boy, he's a bulldog down there in the paint. Look at him. Well, I mean, great second effort to get to the basket. Well done. Beautiful.
Here's Smith. Frames the 19-footer.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
some changes. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Taliber. And it's Jang in for Bargnani. Detroit also making some changes. Aaron Baines is checked in for Andre Drummond. Johnson comes in for Tobias Harris. And Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Johnson gets the bucket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And it's Smith missing. The Pistons shooting an outstanding 53% for the game.
Why? Because I'm evil. I'm so evil, I smoke cigarettes.
Here's Baines. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
One time I stole my neighbor's Wi-Fi. I don't give a fuck.
Now here is Smith.
I hate you more
Jang is
than
screen,
I
and
hate
it's
the
Smith penetrating. The dish to Pekovic. Tries from 16, and he gets the bucket. Pekovic has got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Doubled by Smith. And Jackson gets it to go.
He's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Smith drawing the double team.
Bitch, I wanna shit in your 3-year-old mouth. Man, I'm like, dude, you are under arrest for shit. That is a bitch. You think you can hold me? I know
the
that.
screen. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Minnesota making a switch. Thomas checked in. And a switcher also for Detroit. H is checked in.
In the goddamn frozen food section. Evil Empress coming. Oh my God. Bitch. I'm evil. When I parked my goddamn car, I think it was a mistake.
Here's Pekovic. Can't get it to go. And it's Detroit the other way.
I don't know. The titties are too big, man. Oh, wow.
The Pistons working the ball around
You're
now.
not lactose intolerant. I already had enough calcium.
Wiggins gets to Smith.
Hold on! It's time to turn this fort into one that can battle. Bro, you're so good.
Detroit.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's happening!
Dishes to Meeks. Doubled by Smith.
It's time
It's stolen
to
by
fuck
Smith.
some shit up. Let's see what
And
this
the
thing
jump
can
to
do.
finish it off.
Let's go. Sorry, I don't have my license. Get a load of this, baby.
Johnson doing that block with the steal. He went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Hit hard to the bucket. And don't
Bro,
let
that
them
looks
set
so
up the
fun.
defense.
That's right.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw. Courtesy of Peter. And Detroit the other way now.
I know where
Oh, I like that move, but it took him right into the place where the defender was.
Morris with the ball. Now defended by Muhammad. But they get it back. Here's Meeks. And the rejection by Chang. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Gary Neal's checked in for Minnesota. And Detroit with a change here, too. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Memphis.
You like the tone of metal? Oh, God, I hate vegetables. Taking this with me. And you can take that at the
Here is
junior
Tolliver.
hospital.
No problem backing that one.
Population problem.
Meeks got a pair of threes now. Here in the third for the Pistons.
As long as they keep playing them from deep, we don't have ourselves one exciting thing.
It took a while. They're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Smith, no luck.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
You know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Oh, I hate vegetables.
Johnson, a wide open look, and another three for Detroit.
Okay, this video is good. What Brandon Rogers video isn't good? What Brandon Rogers video isn't like fucking hilarious.
That was their
Even though, like, there's jokes you know you
beyond the
should
arc.
be laughing
And
at.
once again off the mark by Minnesota. Pistons
You know you're
trail
not
by
supposed
21.
to. But the delivery is just so quick
Left of the
and
wing.
so rapid and so funny. Quick and rapid, same word, same
And Meeks kicks to Johnson. Johnson draws the double.
But they're so quick.
Tolliver
that
dishes to
it's just,
Stauskas. Like it's six.
it's like a second delay.
Again, the
Just
Pistons
laugh.
good for two.
It's
The
too late
offense
to
is
try to
clicking
save
for him
yourself.
this half.
You know, try to act like
Absolutely
you
clicking.
didn't
I
laugh,
mean,
but
everything
amazing
on
video
point and on target.
from
Smith
Brandon
for
Rogers
three.
again. If you guys want to see the full video, the link is down in the description below. Oh.
Bounded by the Pistons.
Hey, hey, hey,
And he can't hit anything from out there. And he keeps on trying to.
Oh, loud noises.
From the
No,
that
you
one
gained
falls
weight.
coming off Johnson's feet. Stauskas has got 7 points.
Well, anyways, Oh, Evan, you've gotten younger, I see. Oh, I'm stuck in a tree. Help me!
Smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
We're the last eggs in existence.
No, I'm not even kidding.
Another three for the Terps.
I said
You
good.
gotta talk to each other on D.
excellent
There
touch.
miscommunication, and now he's able to make it better.
Oh, God.
Chang, a screen.
I gotta...
Smith,
Why you
Chang.
holding a gun, Brock? What the fuck?
Not enough on that one as it
What
misses.
are you a gun for? Fucking chill. This is Easter. No,
Here's Stauskas again. The Pistons good for two.
Holy shit. Damn it.
Gets it off. Weary from outside.
What's this?
I think we're going to see a review here. Not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the court.
And the footage related to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he's the replay leaving little doubt.
I would like
It's
to
worth being said, and that's why we have
Marcel,
replay
I'm
to
gonna let
get
you
these big
finish,
calls
but
right.
I mean that was. but I think I have the best egg puns of all time. Okay.
You guys crack me up.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
What the fuck is this Indiana Jones ass shit?
You always want them to get every call right.
Damn. Yeah. That was some egg drop soup right there. I don't get the. I should have stopped it. I'm gonna let you finish. Fuck. Yeah, that was the best one. That one was rotten.
Oh, man. Damn, pretty rotten.
All right, last one up the sliders. We're running 8.
Oh, God.
And they're rolling right into the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
Hey, watch me get this somersault, though, a.k.a. the egg roll.
Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter.
Nailed
Bargnani
it.
is out there at
Tyler, you are
times,
stretching
and it's Smith
really
in
hard.
at the one spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Fuck are you
It's the
guys?
Timberwolves now. Next form the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be just one game played and win from home for them.
Scramble! No. This is never
Got that one up. 14 points for Reggie Jackson.
Hey, get in my basket. Oh, shit!
Nice quick release.
Fucking crazy, man. I'm a real basket king. Got you, Diddy. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, all right, it is.
Folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Nice shot by Smith. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Boy, they're hounding, harassing every defensive end. Very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, the great ability to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
I'm just gonna leave the call.
Here's Towns.
Tyler.
Tries again. Shots good from Bargnani. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. Once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Well, it's just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Stop.
That was a fun out there.
It's taken away by Smith. Shoots a three. Detroit with the rebound. Harris has got his
Alright,
second
that one just
rebound
naming stuff to do with eggs. Like,
God, we've been running around a lot. I haven't exercised like this in a while.
Is the three. Again, the miss by Jackson. Timberwolves leading by 18. Levine gets the ball. Gets to the corner.
And just a little bit ragged
Pretty bad,
defensively.
though. I don't want to whiff it.
This is the Jackson.
say.
Guys,
Hey,
there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Bacon and eggs. Let's go. The duo. Me and you. Bacon and eggs. The combo. Stop your blocking. Fat eggs. We call it fat. Look at you fat shit. Yes.
And Morris drops them both. Leaps for it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
What's up, eggs, the cat? On a cracker.
This is the plan. Welcome, this is the plan.
Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Don't go that way, Evan. Did your egg hatch?
Smith outside.
Yeah. I fucking broke the yolk.
He feeds it to Towns. Madison Smith with the assist that time. And 6 points for Carl Anthony Towns.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So
It's
far,
really
it hasn't hurt them.
extravagant gameplay.
There's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
They set the screen.
Wait, hey, Marcel.
Smith for 3.
See,
Here's Towns, and the layup falls.
In that height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Jackson gets the Harris, doubled by Smith. Inside, Caldwell Pope. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points now in the quarter. Minnesota leads by 18. Bean passes to Smith.
Trying to lay an egg?
From beyond the arc, but they recover it. Wiggins dishes to Smith. And the shot is good.
They are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Pistons trail by 20. It's stolen by Smith.
I'm stuck.
This one for 3.
Oh, Evan, what the fuck?
Morris with the rebound.
Kevin, he's making shot after
What do you think
shot
that was?
after shot from long range. The time running low, he can get off to something else.
Welcome.
Jackson with it. Now Smith
Hey,
defending.
welcome to the Egg Club. The Egg Club.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Is
And
I
Smith
brought
with a
eggs.
clear path to the
We do egg
hoop.
train?
It's down the breakaway jam.
Egg train? No. Can I bring egg?
A steal count, turn into a quick slam.
What'd you say?
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there. Like he says, it was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating
Alright, so this is it, man. Unfortunately,
The first one falls.
that's what we got. We got toilet, so
And Morris drops them both.
It's an
Well,
Airbnb.
Marcus Morris in this one,
$5.
he's got 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Jackson gets it to go.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And Smith gets double teamed. Wiggins from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 8th assist here tonight.
To give him that kind of a look.
He came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, he can do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Morris, no good. Timberwolves leading by 21. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 3. Marcus Morris puts one up there. And the first one at the line is good. Porgy Gaines checked in for Jack. Jackson is checked in for the Pistons. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Detroit's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. It's Jackson with the drive, and stolen by Jang. Wiggins kicks to Smith.
I was pretty close to it, I think.
Tries a 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And that one's good. Drummond. The Timberwolves shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from the offense. Jang, no luck.
Of course you don't give a shit.
Pistons trail by 21. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 13 feet away. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Tyler. And he goes in.
Make that basket
Not
possible.
only did you ruin it in one way, you ruined it the second way.
Can you scoot over to your right a little bit? Can you walk in front of me? Keep going.
My ass is in your face.
That's perfect.
Okay, you want me to make it a little warmer?
I'm behind the tree.
I don't want to alarm you, but there's an IRS man here.
The the Pistons have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. Detroit, no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 23. Smith outside. Lets it go. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Every step of the way that route. I caught him at the three. I've got that. He's not making that. You know, he's going to continue to bury.
Okay, I'll go and find it. You guys figure
He is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
His athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players in his position.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting it in tight.
The Timberwolves working the ball around. Levine gets the Smith, and he's on a pass to set him up.
I like this one. He used the rim to get some cheering time.
He just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Dark and smelly. Wait for mine.
A good old-fashioned chin check right there.
We're up there on the
And
spot.
this one just a total mismatch. And it's a show.
I mean, is it really necessary to have...
But their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And because they play in different conferences, guys, this is the last time these two teams will face each other. It's got to be a good feeling getting the clean sweep, finishing the season 2-0 against the Pistons.
And what a huge standout performance it was. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Gordon Deng, and Jones subbing for Smith. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They put it on a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And a chance now to send Jordan Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Wait, everyone jump on 3, okay? Come on, yeah.
Perimeter game had a huge impact on the outcome tonight. I'm not sure if they're able to connect on the perimeter.
What's up, guys? Sorry, guys, I forgot the R button.
I'm cool with that, though. I know it's like a carry team.
Son of a bitch.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
He caused some serious problems with the defense. He seemed to be everywhere, picking guys' pockets, jumping in the passing lanes. See, once he got a few steals, he started affecting guys just by looking at him. They knew he was getting ready to take the ball away. Intimidation.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Okay. Listen up, Burger Team. Yeah, move it. Everyone take off
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies as they'll be playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves have been staying very focused in this last stretch. They managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
I thought you said Monday.
Like mundane, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Okay.
Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things. Here's Kevin Harlan.
The Grizzlies look to take charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. This is a one-and-done trip for Minnesota before going back to their Timberwolves fans up in Minneapolis. And, of course, John Henson. He's a guy getting integrated right now. Settling in with his new team.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and he's very excited about getting a fresh start with his new team. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level.
And this team takes on an entirely different look when he's on the floor. I mean, you've got to believe it's going to improve them by leaps and bounds.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. Towns is out there with Bargnani. And it's Smith in at the point guard. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Dave Yeager gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. This is their second meeting of the year. The first one didn't work out too well. And his focus this time around is keeping them out of the lane and on the perimeter. They have drivers and finishers. He said he wants his guys to make them a jump shooting team. Guys, we'll see how it goes.
Thanks again, Doris. They double-team Conley. Shot clock at 6. Johnson kicks to Stevenson. Three-pointer. Rebound by Smith. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Utah Jazz.
And across the board in that game, guys, they shot the lights out.
Rarely do you see a team shoot like that from everybody. I mean, they were getting scoring from every position all over the court.
And that is good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
He tried to shoehorn along the sideline, but he stepped out of bounds. Pretty good defense there to force the turnover.
Here's Smith. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Conley, the pass to Gasol. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smith. Lets it fly. Grizzlies with the rebound.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Conley's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 7. Smith outside. Passes to Bargnani. Releases from 15. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists tonight. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second. The Grizzlies shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Zach Randolph is out there with Splitter. Then it's James Johnson. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. They set the pick. To the inside and stolen by Pekovic. Smith outside, feeds it to Wiggins. Shot left block. The Grizzlies pull it in. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now, here is Smith. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the rejection by Smith. Conley.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And that one's good. Wiggins.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's stolen by Smith. They grabbed their own miss. Neal's shot is off.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Here's Smith. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Conley.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Now, here is Smith. He trains the quick shot. Smith's got 6 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you...
All right, Memphis, you got your free throws on the court. Give them a nice round of applause.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He told Pekovic that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Johnson dishes to Conley. Lets it go with the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. And Neal kicks to Smith. Pekovic with a screen. Smith with it. Conley picks him up. The drive by Smith. And it's blocked by Conley.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. The Timberwolves, number 1.
You know what, Kevin, as a team, they've been getting great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always get the ball to the right guy at the right time in the right position.
Doubled by Smith, and Henson kicks to Conley, and that one's good. Conley's got 9.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Smith for 3. Smith missing again.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here is Smith. 6 points for him. Stolen by Henson. And now here comes Conley leading the break, and the shot is good. Now it's a 3-point Memphis lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break. Looking at the Timberwolves, let's see where they rank in the NBA statistics right now. First in scoring, first in steals, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Some changes for Minnesota. Nicholson comes in for Nikola Pekovic. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Gary Neal. Wiggins passes to Smith. Jang dishes to Smith. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now, here's Stevenson. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Here's Smith after the made shot from Zach Randolph.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Conley kicks to Randolph. Kicks it out to Stevenson. And another basket for Memphis.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness.
Oh, wow. I mean, just beautiful.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Conley with it. Now Smith defending. And that one's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's the dish to Wiggins. Stolen by Henson. Stevenson outside. Johnson in the corner. Uncovered. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Marcus Gasol is checked in for Henson. Wright comes in for Zach Randolph. And it's Green in for James Johnson. And then for Minnesota, Towns, he's checked in for Gorgie Dan. Bargnani comes in for Nicholson. And Zach LaVine sub in for Wiggins. Stevenson against Smith. And it's all evened up. Smith's got 11 points in the quarter.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
By himself, and that one is hammered home.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
First team foul.
A minute 42 left in the first half. To the middle, here's Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Conley's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Down low, Wright. Rejected by Bargnani. And finished off by Wright. 1:10 left here in the second. Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of And there's the feed to Conley. Stevenson with it. Now Smith defending. Conley into the lane. And Bargnani